A new method was discovered for insta-killing the toughest bosses in Modern Warfare 3 zombies, and today I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to do it in just a few minutes. Now, this video of course will be included in my all working glitches compilation, so make sure that you're subscribed with notifications on so you can catch every glitch before they get patched. The steps to this glitch are simple, but the order in which you do them is super important, so make sure you follow my instructions carefully. I also have 2 tips to avoid breaking this glitch, which can happen and will force you to actually quit your entire game before you retry. Also coming up is an updated unlimited essence glitch video where you actually duplicate items and essence, so stay tuned for that. And with all of that said, guys, enjoy. This is the insta-kill weapons glitch in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now with this glitch, you're going to be able to complete tier 3 bounty contracts with ease, which can be combined with the Tombstone duplication glitch in order to unlock and share all schematics with you and your friends. You can do this with any amount of contracts, but just know that tier 3 bounty contracts are extremely easy. So make sure that you're taking advantage of the Tombstone duplication glitch along with this. Like most glitches, this is absolutely benefits from the Tombstone duplication glitch, which you will learn why later. But with all that being said, let's get straight into the requirements of this glitch because they are super important. Now, once I go over these requirements for this glitch, you're going to understand it in full, but make sure that you follow the steps carefully, like I said, because what's going to happen is if you do these in the wrong order, you are going to break the glitch for the entire game. Yes, you're going to have to quit your current lobby and go back in. So first of all, you're going to need 2 weapons. You're also going to need a wonder weapon case. Yes, the actual case itself. You're also going to need Molotovs, self-revive, as well as a juggernaut streak. And then lastly, you're also going to need a Pack-a-Punch 3 crystal and a legendary tool, or alternatively the money 2 Pack-a-Punch to level 3 as well as a legendary tool. Now, why all the requirements? Well, it's pretty simple, because if you want the most powerful weapon that actually kills bosses instantaneously, you're going to need it fully upgraded. That is obviously a given. So once you've gotten all the requirements, what I want you to do is go and get a raid weapon stash contract. Now, you can do this in tier 1. It does not matter where you actually do this. But what you're going to do is you're going to go and start the contract and then go into your settings if you are on console, and you are going to go under gameplay up here at the top right. There we are. And then you're going to scroll down under combat behaviors. Now, under this, you're going to see interact and reload behavior. Change that to tap to interact. Now, on PC, you don't have to change this because, as you may have known, if you are on PC, if you're a PC player, you tap to interact already. So another tip for you guys, make sure that you don't have your wonder weapon in slot 2 if you already have one equipped. So again, you need 2 weapons, but if you have a wonder weapon as one of those 2 weapons, make sure it's not in slot 2. So drop them and switch them and all that. So what you're going to do is throw down a Molotov and then use the safe right before you die. Now we're going to watch this in slow motion because I'm going to, obviously explain to you guys exactly what just happened here, but you're going to get yourself essentially an empty weapon slot. Now this doesn't actually count as far as your menu goes, but it does count from a general perspective. You can fill it with a weapon. So you're going to see here, right when we go from 40 to 15, you're going to use this safe. It's that simple. Throw down a Molotov and use the safe as soon as you go from 40 to 15. You can see it at the bottom left of your screen. That's where you will see that number. I just blew it up for you guys to make it simple. Now, when you get back up, you're going to notice again, when you cycle through your weapons, you're actually going to have an extra slot. Now at this point, you've essentially activated Mule Kick. If you ever played old zombies or past zombies rather, you will notice that is a existing perk in the past. It's not currently in this game, so it is a glitch. However, for all intents and purposes, you have just activated Mule Kick. So once you're done with that, make sure that you have, again, all of the requirements. Make sure you have Juggernaut available, make sure you have an Ether tool, as well as a Pack-a-Punch crystal, and you're going to go ahead and fill in this empty slot with your weapons case. This is why you need the weapons case. You don't need a regular weapon, right? Because those by default don't have any rarity. But a wonder weapon is supposed to have a gold rarity, but it doesn't whenever you actually activate the case. So what you're going to do is on your second gun, your secondary gun, you're going to put the Ether tool on that. And the reason for that is if you have a weapons case in your secondary slot, it's already gold. You can't apply a tool to it currently, right? So that makes perfect sense. And you don't want to apply it to the wonder weapon just yet because it will actually break the glitch. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and throw in a Juggernaut as the next step. And when you throw in the Juggernaut, you're going to want to activate it using your Wonder Weapon. Again, your Wonder Weapon that has no rarity. So once you've done this, you're going to get into this Juggernaut, and you essentially just want to wait for it to end. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up this footage for you guys to make it simple. And once you are done, you're going to notice at the bottom right, your Wonder Weapon has the rarity attached. It's so weird, and it's now replaced your secondary weapon. So keep in mind, you will lose your secondary weapon in here. There's also a couple of tips where you can actually lose this gun completely, which I will show you in a second. It's actually very simple, but what you want to do is go ahead and get it upgraded. Now, I went to tier 3 and then realized I didn't even have the actual juice to upgrade it, but what I'm going to do here is apply my Pack-a-Punch 3 crystal. Like I said, you can have one or the other, and at this point you have the upgraded weapon. But let me give you guys a couple of tips before you go in order to not break this glitch, because you can break this glitch extremely easily. So you need to do this in a certain regard. So what happens here in this clip is I go down, and what you're going to notice is I'm going to go down, everything seems normal, you saw the weapon in my hand, but as soon as I get picked up, the weapon's gone. So first of all, you can't get downed. So that sucks. However, again, if you're a decent player, if you have the gold armor plates as well as a triple armor pack, you should be completely fine there. Now, where the Tombstone duplication glitch obviously comes into play is every single time that you start the game, you can get an upgraded Scorcher along with the Tombstone perks that you can repeat this over and over again and save the essence that you actually store up. Now, again, my unlimited essence video will be out soon, so be watching for that. However, whenever you go around the map with your upgraded Scorcher, you're obviously going to fly around extremely quickly and be able to actually reach your bounties very, very quickly. Now, as you're doing these contracts, it's super important to remember you need to be careful in the tier 3 zone, obviously. So I would highly suggest, as far as a full setup goes, that you have your triple armor plates, gold armor plate, which again you can get every single game using the Tombstone duplication glitch, and ether blade if you want to use that once you're done with this glitch, you know, obviously upgrading your weapon, and then as well as a dog. Now, the dog is super important because you don't need self revives whenever you actually do this glitch. If you don't have a self revive, you need a dog. So to do the original glitch, you need to make sure that obviously you have either a self revive or a dog. So when you're going around the map, just make sure that you hold on to both of these. So I'm going to pause this real quick and just show you every single time that you do this glitch, make sure that you again have that Wonder Weapon in your second slot as well as your self revive available, or again, I have a dog just as a backup. I can't tell you how many times I tried to record this glitch and I wasn't paying attention for 2 seconds and I got downed and I had to completely restart my game and use all of my schematic crafting. So it's super important to remember these things, guys, because what's important with this glitch is that you're obviously trying to gain essence with this, or go with your friends to, say, the red worm or something like that, where damage is extremely important. But if you guys appreciate this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for 17,000 subscribers. Thank you for being a subscriber and watching. Make sure you comment down below bananas if you've watched up to this point. I just want to see if anyone has. And with all that said, have a good one.